Okay guys, to print this real size dress pattern from Close 3D in your home printer, first we want to remove certain pattern piece that we don't want. First, we want to remove this piece right here. Simply click on it, then right click and then select delete. Then also this piece right here. I can also press delete or backspace on the keyboard to delete. Next, we also want to cut this back pattern in half. Simply go to the trace tool, click on it to select. Then click one on the center line and I'm going to press on return enter on the keyboard to turn that into the internal line. After that, I will do the same here. Click on that and then press on return enter on the keyboard. Now I'm going to switch the tool to transform pattern tool. Click on that line right there. Right click and then select cut. After that, I'm going to zoom in and then click one right there on the center line, right click and then select cut. Next, we want to remove these pattern pieces. Simply my key selects both of the pattern pieces and then right click. I'm going to select delete. Okay, now we're going to export this pattern as an Adobe PDF. Simply go to File and then select Export. Then come to Adobe PDF here, click on it. After that, I'm going to name this knit dress and navigate to my desktop and I'm going to create a new folder for it. So ready to print dress. After that, I will select create and be sure the file format is .pdf. That is perfect. And then click on save. So under basic, we have millimeter, 100%, do not rotate, that is perfect. And page margin, I have 10 centimeter. You can change it to 5 centimeter if you want to. However, we want it to be safe so the pattern doesn't cut off. I will leave that at 10 centimeter. Then under option, show lines box I check, then come down here, show image. I will click on this drop down menu and we want to select graphics. Then one more here, drop down menu, click on it, and in this case we want to select pattern annotation, grain lines and buttonhole here. After that, I will click on OK. Next, I will come over here to Adobe Illustrator. And by default guide, template here is US letter and I have scaling square is selected. Be sure you come down here to pattern layer, click on that to select. Then I'm gonna go to file and come down here to open. After that, by default, I have that dress open. If you're not, be sure to navigate to your dress folder. Click on that dress folder and then select that to open. Then come down here, click on open. So I'm going to zoom out here, simply use the zoom tool, click on it to select and then drag it and I'm going to pan it down here. Next, I will command or control plus letter A to select all that pattern. After that, I will go to objects and then come down here to clipping mask and we want to select release. Okay, now I will select this group selection tool, click on it to select and I'm going to select just this corner right there and I'm going to press on delete or backspace on the keyboard to delete. After that, I will select the selection tool, click on it and once again my key selects all these pattern pieces and we want to go to fill and change that to none. Then I want to change the stroke to 2 point here, simply click on it to change. Then after that, come down here to this stroke icon, click on it and we want to select this black color and then click on OK. Next, I'm going to click one on the page to deselect and let's zoom in a little bit further here. We want to group these patterns together. Simply my key select, then click on group here. I will do the same here. Click on group. If you don't see this group box open here, simply go to objects and select group. Then I'm going to click one right here and bring it up here. We'll do the same here. Select these pattern pieces. I can also use command or control plus letter G to group and then remove that pattern out of the way a little bit and then continue grouping these patterns together. Then pan it over here. We also want to group this pattern over here. So after we group each pattern together, now I'm going to, my key selects all the pattern pieces, click and then drag to this template and then release them out to place the template. After that, I'm going to click one on the page to deselect. Okay, so I'm going to select this pattern here and then bring them out of the way. We want to begin with the bigger piece of the pattern first, okay? Simply click one to start and then I'm going to place them up here, okay? Then the second big piece of pattern, bring them up here, then over here. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in closely here to double check. Be sure the pattern are not overlapped. So this one, I'm going to kind of move the pattern down a little so they are not overlap each other. And be sure they are on the artboard. So right there, now the pattern are on the artboard as well as not overlapping. After that, we want to save that as a PDF. Simply go to File and then select Save As. And after that, save on your computer. Then I'm going to name this knit dress underscore. Be sure you leave the US letter paper size at the end. Then we will go to desktop and select that folder that I want to save to. And the format, we want to change that to PDF. And page range. If we look at over here, a page range right there is 24 pages. So I'm going to type in 1-24, then click on Save. By default, I have Illustrator default and standards none, and right here capability we have Acrobat 7 1.6, which is perfect. Under option, we want to uncheck the preserve Illustrator box, okay? Then check this embedded page thumbnail and check optimize for fast web view. View PDF after saving, box is checked, and create Acrobat layer from top level to layers, perfect. And preserve hyperlink, I want to uncheck that as well. We don't need that. And then click on Save PDF. Simply click on OK to confirm. And there it is. We just save this pattern into a PDF format. To print this pattern, I will go to File and then come over here to print. After that, by default, I have one copy, perfect, and page. We have 24 pages, range from 1 to 1. That is awesome. Paper size, this is important. We want US letter 8.5 by 11. And then come down here, scale. I'm going to click on that. And we want to change that to 100%. Then press on Return Enter on the keyboard to confirm. After that, I can select Print. However, though, I'm not going to print here because I already print mine out. I'm going to click on Cancel. And there you have a design starter. I hope you guys found the video helpful. And remember to follow me on Encoded Fashion for more awesome videos like this. Thanks for watching, guys.